Mark Twain ever said, "There are only two types of speaker in the world, the nervous and the liars." Ladies and gentlemen, in this beautiful change, let me deliver to you a speech under the title, "How to Become Better at Public Speaking by Getting Rid of Fear and Nervous." Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Winnie Nur Aini. I'm from B class in English Education Department in the State Islamic Institute of Palangkaraya. This video was made to accomplish the middle test for public speaking course, and the lecturer of this course is Ma'am Hasti Widyastuti. So today I'm going to talk about public speaking in three main points. First, I'm going to talk about what is public speaking. Second, I will tell you about why we need to become better at public speaking. And third, I'm going to show you about how to become better at public speaking by getting rid of fear and nervous. I have 3 points that I will discuss today. First of all, I'm going to talk about what is public speaking. Public speaking is a process, an act, and an art of making a speech before an audience. Absolutely, everyone from the age of 10 to 90 has found themselves in a situation where they have had to talk publicly. However, telling an anecdote at a corporate party, introducing yourself in a class, or delivering a paper at a conference doesn't necessarily make you a public speaker. I have talked about what public speaking is. Then I'm going to describe about why we need to become better at public speaking. We already know that it is not enough to talk in front of a group of people to be a brilliant public speaker. Your goal should not be limited with informing your audience or expressing your thoughts publicly, but to changing emotions, actions, and attitudes, and to leaving your listeners moved by the words and touched by their meanings. In short, we can say that with a great public speaking, we can change someone, we can move someone to make a big step to their life. How to do it has been a question many brilliant speakers have asked themselves. Many tips, techniques, and rules have been elaborated on to find the best way to influence, motivate, entertain, and persuade people. Some of these rules go back thousands of years, yet they have not lost their actuality and have been widely used by such world-known speakers such as Abraham Lincoln, Winston Churchill, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Barack Obama, Jim Rohn, and Anthony Robbins. But what are the main components and golden rules of a great speech? Okay, for me, the golden rules of a great speech is how can we manage our fear and nervous. So that's why I choose this as a topic. And yeah, we have talked about why we need to become better at public speaking. So now we're gonna discuss about how to become better at public speaking by getting rid of fear and nervous. Hello everyone. You are nervous, right? Stepping out onto a public stage and having hundreds of pairs of eyes turn your way is terrifying. You dread having to stand up in a company meeting and present your project. What if you get nervous and stumble over your words? What if you completely forget what you were going to say? Maybe you will be humiliated. Maybe your career will crater. Maybe the idea you believe in will stay buried forever. Ladies and gentlemen, these are thoughts that can keep you up at night. But guess what? Almost everyone has experienced the fear of public speaking. Indeed, surveys that ask people to list their top fears often report public speaking as the most widely selected, ahead of snakes, hate, and even death. How can this be? There is no tarantula hidden behind the microphone. You have zero of risks, of plunging off the stage to your death. The audience will not take you with pitchforks. Then, why the anxiety? It's because there is a lot at stake, not just the experience in the moment, but in our longer-term reputation. How others think of us matters hugely. We are profoundly social animals. We crave each other's affection, respect, and support. Our future happiness depends on these realities to a shocking degree. And we sense that what happens on a public stage is going to matter affect the currencies for better or worse. But with the right mindset, you can use your fear as an incredible asset. It can be the driver that will persuade you to prepare for a talk properly. Indeed, everywhere you look, there are stories of people who were terrified of public speaking, but found a way to become really good at it. From Eleanor Roosevelt to Warren Buffett to Princess Diana, who was known to all as Shy Di and hated giving speeches, but found a way to speak informally in her own voice, and the world fell in love with her. Guys, if we can get a talk right, the upside can be amazing. Okay, so I have 8 tips that I can share to you about how to getting rid of nervous and fear. First, use your fear as a motivation. That's what it's there for. It will make it easier for you to truly commit to practicing your talk as many times as it takes. In doing that, your confidence will rise, your feel will up, and your talk will be better than it otherwise would have been. Okay, logical. It's logic. Because when you have a fear in yourself, you will feel like, oh, how can I speak in front of people? I'm afraid that I couldn't speak properly in front of the audience, and etc. and blah blah blah. But with all of this statement, you can motivate yourself to practice more and more, and until you make yourself confident, until you make yourself not feel the fear anymore in yourself, like that. It's the function of fear actually. If we think about it, it's the function of fear actually. Okay, the second tips is let your body help you. There's a series of important things you can do before going on stage that really helps circumvent the adrenaline rush. The single most important one is to breathe. Breathe deeply, meditation style. The oxygen infusion brings calm with it. You can do this even if you are seated in the audience, waiting to be called up. Just take a deep breath right into your stomach and let it out slowly. Repeat 3 times more. If you are off stage and you are feeling tension surging through your body, it's worth trying more vigorous exercise. Okay, I will show you how to take a deep breath. First, take the air through your nose. Take a deep air through your nose. Put your hands to your stomach. Fill your stomach up when you take the air, and then slowly you take out the air through your mouth, like this. You feel every air that in and out your body. It will help you feel relaxed and calm before you go up to the stage. You can do it like 10 until 15 times before you go up to the stage. Or you can try another breathing ways like this. It's same. You take a deep breath through your nose. You feel it in your hand is in here, but your stomach is also rise up, and you tense your shoulder like this. And then you rise your shoulders until it's like about behind your ears, like this. It will also help you to feel relaxed and calm. And also, you can make an expression with your face like this. It will help you relax. It will help your mood to relax. So you won't say something like blah 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 blah, that your pronunciation will be more clear with the exercise of your face. Like, yes, I know it's really ugly. That's why if you want to practice with your face, you need to go to the toilet alone. Don't show it to other people, especially to your audience. They will be frightened by your face, maybe. Okay, the fourth tips is drink water. The worst aspect of nerves is when the adrenaline sucks the water from your mouth and you struggle to speak. You may ever feel like your mouth is so dry that you cannot speak properly. Controlling the adrenaline as above is the best antidote, but it's also good to make sure you are fully hydrated. 5 minutes before you go on, try to drink a third of a bottle of water. It will help stop your mouth from getting dry. But don't do this too early. Because if you do it like in a short time before you go to the stage, you will go to the room, to the restroom, like again and again, because guys, 3 bottles of water before you going up to the stage is horrible. It can be like you just step up on your stage and, oh sorry guys, I need to go to the restroom. No, you won't do that on your stage, right? So be prepared like 3 hours before you go up to stage maybe. Okay, the fifth tips. Avoid an empty stomach. When you are nervous, eating may be like the last thing you want to do, but an empty stomach can exacerbate anxiety. Get some healthy food into your body an hour. When you feel hungry, it will rise the anxiety in your body. So make sure you will feel fulfilled before you go up to the stage, right? Okay. And another tips is remember the power of vulnerability. Audience embrace speakers who are nervous, especially if the speakers can find a way to acknowledge it. If you flub or stutter a little in your opening remarks, it's fine to say, oops, sorry, a little nervous here. Or, as you can see, I don't do a lot of public speaking, but this one mattered too much to turn down. Your listeners will begin rooting for you even more. And then, another one is find friends in the audience. Early on in the talk out for faces that seem sympathetic. You can find on the audience chair, like you find who is someone that look like sympathetic to you. You can choose one from the left side, one from the center side, one from the right side, and then every time you talk, you see them. You make a connection with them so that you will feel like, oh, I have a friends in here. I'm not alone. I have a friends in here that will support me in this speaking. Like, it feels, you may feel like, oh, there's someone that respect me in this speaking. Don't ever think about someone that's still playing their phones when you speak. Don't think about someone that still talk when you speak, but think about someone that still pay attention to you when you speak. You need to remember that you have a friends in here. Something like that. Today, I told you 3 points about how to become better at public speaking. First, I talk about what public speaking is. Please remember that public speaking is a process and art of making a speech before the audience. Second, I told you about why we need to become better at public speaking. Don't forget that with a great speech, we can make someone move to a big state of their life. And third, I have shown you about how to become better at public speaking by getting rid of fear and nervous. I hope you still remember that with take a deep breath, you can getting rid of the fear and the nervous in yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, nervous are not a curse. They can be turned into a great effect. Make friends with your nervousness, pluck up your courage, and go! Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And last but not least, stay at home and see you!